Princess Charlotte just threw the royal rulebook out the window and nobody saw it coming. While we've all been obsessing over whether Prince George will wear the crown properly, Charlotte's been quietly plotting to become the most powerful princess in British history. And Prince Louis? Well, let's just say his future might not be what you think it is. I'm about to spill royal tea so hot, even the Queen's ghost would approve. Welcome back to Royal Cookies, where we serve up the juiciest royal gossip with a side of heart-wrenching humanity. Please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. Here's the thing about Princess Charlotte. She's just been tipped to become a working member of the royal family as her full-time career by royal commentators. And this isn't some distant fairy tale prediction. We're talking about August 2025 intel, people. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, well, duh, she's royal, let me explain why this is absolutely revolutionary. Charlotte became the first royal girl in British history to retain her place in the line of succession after the birth of a younger brother. Think about that for a hot minute. Every other princess in British history got bumped down when a baby brother arrived. But Charlotte? She said not today, patriarchy, and stayed put at number 3 in line. But here's where it gets juicy. Since Elizabeth II died on the 8th of September, 2022 and was succeeded by Charlotte's grandfather as Charles III, Charlotte became third in line to the throne. That's not just ceremonial positioning. That's real power, real influence, and real responsibility brewing. And the girl's already showing she's got the royal gene in spades. Just weeks ago in July 2025, Prince William and Princess Charlotte were in the stands cheering on the Lionesses in Basel, Switzerland in their Euros final against Spain. While other kids her age are playing video games, Charlotte's representing Britain on the international stage and loving every second of it. According to royal expert Robert Jobson, there is no rush for Charlotte to take on a royal role, but there will be roles to fill in future. We know that she's quite sporty and she likes her ballet, so I would have thought that she might eventually take on patronages relating to sports. Sports patronages? That's not just ribbon-cutting ceremonies, folks. That's millions of pounds in funding, international partnerships, and the kind of influence that can change lives. Think about it. Princess Anne's been president of the British Olympic Association since forever, and she's basically the most respected royal after the late Queen. Charlotte's following that blueprint, but with a modern twist. But here's the kicker. She's known for being quite a strong character at just 10 years old. In royal speak, strong character means she's not taking anyone's nonsense and she knows exactly what she wants. That's not your typical princess training. That's future leader material. And the timing couldn't be more perfect. As the monarchy becomes more streamlined, it will still be possible for both Princess Charlotte and Prince Louis to hold working roles within the royal family when they become adults. But, and this is crucial, Charlotte's positioning herself as the obvious choice while Louis, well, we'll get to Louis in a minute. The really clever bit? Charlotte's parents are playing the long game. William and Kate are making sure Charlotte and her siblings experience as normal a childhood as they can. But that includes plenty of preparation time at their country home at Anmer Hall and the royal family retreat to Balmoral Castle. Translation. They're giving her the tools and confidence to choose royal life, not forcing it on her. Poor Prince Louis is caught in the royal equivalent of middle child syndrome, except he's the youngest. Born on the 23rd of April, 2018, his fourth in the line of succession to the British throne. But here's where it gets interesting and slightly heartbreaking. Royal experts are predicting that a career in the armed forces might be on the cards for Louis, with one expert saying, "I can see him going into the armed forces." Now, military service isn't a consolation prize. Prince William served, Prince Harry served, and they're both legends. But it tells us everything about how the royal machine views Louis's future. The brutal truth? According to royal experts, Charlotte is expected to take on an integral royal role in the future, but Louis isn't. That's not speculation. That's expert analysis based on how the modern monarchy is reshaping itself. Think about it logically. George will be king, Charlotte will be the senior working princess, possibly Princess Royal one day, and Louis will be, what exactly? The spare? That's a tough position to be in, especially when you're growing up watching your siblings get groomed for specific roles while you're left to figure it out yourself. But here's a plot twist that might surprise you. Recent reports suggest Prince Louis will officially begin his next phase of royal education and responsibilities later this year, with early involvement in charity events, royal visits, and family-led initiatives. So maybe, just maybe, William and Kate have a master plan for Louis that we haven't figured out yet. First off, she's growing up in the social media age with parents who actually understand public relations. Prince William and Kate are actively preparing George, Charlotte, and Louis for their future roles within the royal family. But Charlotte's preparation looks completely different. While previous generations of royals were hidden away until their debuts, Charlotte's been gradually introduced to public life in the most strategic way possible. Charlotte and her brothers occasionally accompany their parents on royal engagements, tours, and diplomatic visits, but Charlotte consistently steals the show. Remember her sass at the Platinum Jubilee? The way she corrected her brothers during Trooping the Color? That wasn't just cute kid behavior. That was natural leadership emerging. But here's the really clever bit. There's speculation that Princess Charlotte could become Princess Royal someday, a title currently used by Princess, and that's typically granted to the eldest daughter of the reigning British monarch. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I want to know if you're Team Sophie or if you think I'm seeing green where there's just good fashion sense. If you're obsessed with royal strategy and environmental impact like I am, make sure you're subscribed to Royal Cookies because we're serving up the most sustainable royal content on YouTube. And remember, in a world full of fast fashion and royal scandals, sometimes the most revolutionary thing you can do is wear your values on your sleeve, preferably in a gorgeous shade of green.